I got to tell you, I see those recommendations are pretty good.
It's on a Montreal sidewalk like this that lawyer Kwadwo Eboa says an officer grabbed and twisted his arm moments after pulling him over in January. The incident playing out in front of Yeboa's teenage daughter, who ended up in tears. With Montreal's Public Security Commission issuing recommendations on SPVM street checks, the lawyer is not convinced it will prevent others from being subjected to the same treatment he says he endured.
I just feel like recommendation upon recommendation upon recommendation, we need action. It's too much recommendation and too much studies and stuff like that. We need action.
The defense lawyer says he stepped out of his vehicle to show police officers his insurance, but moments after, a police officer grabbed and twisted his arm, handcuffed him, and sat him in the back of their cruiser. Yeboah said he was initially told he was being arrested because the officer believed his driver's license was fake, but after police appeared to search through his phone and wallet while he was in the back of the police car, he said they told him they were releasing him with a ticket for holding a cell phone while driving.
Comes back to the car and he tells me, listen, if you don't get too mad, I'm going to remove the handcuffs. And I'm like, don't you think I have all the reason in the world to be mad at what really just happened?
It's a straight racial profiling case, but that same day was the day that Mr. Camara was intercepted. Well, not intercepted, but the police officer got shot at. You can't forget that. And there was a heightened tension within the police service with respect to finding the person that did that to one of their own.
Other recommendations made by the city are directed at ending the related issue of driving while black, an expression that refers to the frequency at which black drivers are pulled over by police for seemingly spurious reasons. The Public Security Commission oversees the highway safety codes and is calling on the Quebec government to gather more data on the race of drivers who are pulled over by police and have it reviewed by independent experts.
Well, it's very important because it goes to the heart of the legitimacy of the police service in terms of the trust that the community has in the police, and I think it's also important to provide with their officers with some clear guidelines and parameters to do their job.
Chef Caron will come out and say they will try to implement them, they will give them training, but what actually happens on the field, it's a different story, right? It's once they're on the field, it's a way completely different story. And that's where accountability needs to happen.
In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.